There is something so simple, so overlooked, that if you use it just before going to sleep, your entire relationship with money could change forever. It doesn't cost a thing. It's not a job, a course, or a side hustle. But once you understand how it works, you'll wonder why nobody ever taught you this in school. What if I told you that the moments just before you fall asleep are more powerful than 95% of what you do during the day? Right before sleep, your brain enters a natural state, a gateway called the hypnagogic state. In this moment, your conscious mind begins to quiet down, and your subconscious becomes wide open, ready to absorb any suggestion, belief, or instruction you give it. This is not just spiritual talk, neuroscience backs it. The theta brainwave state is incredibly impressionable. This is when your inner beliefs, your deep-rooted financial programming, can finally be rewritten. You see, the reason most people never manifest wealth isn't because they don't work hard. It's because their subconscious blueprint is silently repelling it. But there's a way to change that, and it starts with what you do just before you sleep. We're only just beginning, and what I'm about to show you can shift your financial reality in days. But it only works if you stay tuned in. So do this. Hit the like button so this message spreads. Subscribe if you crave freedom, and share this video with at least one person who's been struggling financially. You could be the reason they finally break free. Now, let me show you what you must do. This technique is used by some of the most quietly successful people on the planet. It's based on a principle that dates back to ancient times, but modernized to fit your nightly routine. Here's the key. Just before you sleep, repeat a specific set of phrases and visualize in a very specific way. It's called subconscious imprinting. Here's what you do. Lay down comfortably, turn off distractions, and repeat, in your mind or whispering softly, I am a magnet for abundance. Money flows to me freely while I sleep. Every cell in my body vibrates with prosperity. I receive unexpected income with gratitude. Wealth is drawn to me, effortlessly and constantly. As you say these words, don't just repeat them like a robot. Feel them. Imagine money coming to you. See deposits in your account. Imagine finding opportunities that feel tailor-made for you. You're not begging. You're not chasing. You're aligning. This isn't wishful thinking. When done correctly, this begins to reprogram the part of your mind that shapes your entire reality, your subconscious. And remember this, your subconscious cannot tell the difference between what is real and what is imagined. If you imagine wealth with emotion and repetition, your brain begins to expect it. And what your brain expects, it attracts. You'll begin to notice synchronicities. A client calls. An old friend offers an opportunity. You suddenly feel confident enough to launch that idea that's been sitting in your heart. This is not luck. This is you, stepping into your natural power as a creator. You see, money is not just a physical thing. It's energy. It responds to beliefs, to vibration, to intention. And every night, you're given the chance to speak directly to the part of you that decides what you receive in life. That's why this simple nightly practice can be worth more than 1,000 hours of effort with a misaligned mindset. So many people have already used this technique and seen real results. Some attract new job offers. Others get unexpected checks. Some simply stop feeling anxious about money, and from that calm place, solutions begin to appear. What's important is consistency. Do it every night for 7 days straight. Don't worry if you feel silly or skeptical. That's just the old programming resisting. Keep going. Feel the words. See the vision. Fall asleep inside that reality. And soon, the outer world will begin to bend to match it. And in a moment, I'll show you the exact visualization technique To supercharge this even further, the same one used by Olympic athletes, CEOs, and spiritual masters alike. But first, before I guide you through the exact visualization, there's something you must understand. Your imagination is not just a daydream machine. It is the workshop of your reality. Every invention, every million-dollar idea, every miracle, it all began as a vision in someone's mind. What you consistently imagine, with emotion and repetition, becomes instruction for the universe. But most people use this tool backwards. They imagine worst-case scenarios. They fall asleep worrying about bills, debt, rejection, fear. What they don't realize is that 2 is a form of subconscious imprinting. So what happens? More of the same. More lack. More struggle. But tonight, that cycle ends if you choose. Here's what to do next. After repeating your affirmations, close your eyes and bring to mind a scene, a single, crystal clear moment where your financial desire has already come true. Not tomorrow, not next month, but right now. Imagine opening your bank app and seeing the number you once thought impossible. Imagine holding the keys to your dream home. Picture your family's faces when you give them the news that everything is finally okay. Let yourself feel it. The relief, the power, the gratitude. This is the secret sauce, emotion. It's not enough to see. You must feel. Your subconscious speaks the language of feeling. The more real it feels, the faster it manifests. It's like tuning your internal frequency to the exact channel where your desired reality is already playing. Now listen closely, because here's where most people fail. They do it once or twice and expect fireworks. But just like planting a seed, you must nurture it, water it. Revisit the scene every night. Same vision, same feelings. Over time, your subconscious begins to accept it as fact. And when that happens, you start noticing things, subtle at first. Someone mentions a job you hadn't considered. You feel compelled to check your inbox. And there's good news. You bump into someone with a connection. These are not coincidences. These are the first threads of your new reality weaving themselves into form. You may even start to feel a strange calm, like the fear around money is lifting. And in that space, intuition flows, confidence grows, and from that place, right action becomes natural. You're no longer chasing money. It begins to chase you. Don't underestimate how powerful this is. You're literally training your inner GPS to guide you to wealth. While others sleep with stress, you'll sleep in alignment. And that one change, that nightly ritual, could be worth more than any course, any book, or any advice you've heard before. If this message is speaking to you, I want to hear from you. Comment below with the word "ready." Let's start a chain of intention. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time. We go way deeper than typical money mindset fluff. What I'll show you next is the missing piece 99% of people never learn. In a moment, I'll walk you through the guided visualization you can use tonight. But first, a quick warning. Once you begin this practice, you may notice people in your life reacting strangely. Some may be drawn to you. Others may fall away. This is normal. Your vibration is shifting. You're stepping into a wealth frequency. And not everyone is tuned to that. That's why it's so important to protect your energy. Avoid negativity before bed. Say no to news that drains you. Choose music, stories, and voices that elevate you. This is your sacred window. The last few minutes before sleep. Guard it like treasure. Imagine how different your life would be if, for the next 21 nights, you made this one change. No more anxiety at midnight. No more tossing and turning. Just peace, purpose, and the quiet confidence that something beautiful is unfolding. Now, are you ready to go even deeper? To experience the full power of this manifestation tool, not just by hearing it, but by feeling it as it happens? Then stay right here, because next, I'll guide you through the exact visualization script used by some of the most abundant people on Earth. Before we begin the 7-minute wealth visualization ritual, I need you to understand something important. This is not about pretending. This is not about faking it till you make it. What you're about to do is give your subconscious mind direct instructions, and it will believe you because that's how it was designed. It cannot reject what is consistently and emotionally imagined. This is the same technique used by elite athletes, top performers, spiritual leaders, and yes, even by those who rise from financial ruin to total freedom. They all have one thing in common. They don't leave their minds programming to chance. They install success, just like software. And now, so will you. Make sure you're in a quiet space. Sit or lie down. Your body should feel completely at ease. Take a deep breath, in through the nose. Hold it, and let it out slowly. We are now stepping into the frequency of receiving. Now, gently close your eyes and bring to your mind an image of the wealth you desire. Don't worry about being realistic. We are in the realm of imagination now, and here you are limitless. Picture your phone lighting up. You see a payment confirmation. It's more than you expected, and it came with ease. You smile because you knew it would come. Feel that moment. Freeze it in your mind like a photograph. Now go deeper. Walk through a day in your wealthy life. What does your morning look like? Where are you living? What do your clothes feel like? What are you sipping on as the sun pours through the window? Feel it in your chest. That calm confidence. That gratitude. Say quietly to yourself, "Thank you. I knew it was already mine." And now, see yourself helping others, sharing your abundance. Maybe you pay off a debt for a loved one. Maybe you donate anonymously. Maybe you start a project that creates jobs. You're no longer just surviving. You are expanding. You're blessing others effortlessly. This, right here, is the energetic signature of true wealth. When your desire is rooted in love, in expansion, the universe moves faster. It responds more powerfully, and you become unstoppable. If your heart is beating faster, if you feel something waking up inside you, you're not alone. Thousands of people are listening to this right now. All across the world, hearts are sinking, minds are awakening, and something ancient is being remembered. You were never meant to struggle. So write it below. Say it out loud. Whisper it if you must. I receive. That declaration may be the very spark that ignites everything. Now imagine doing this every night for 21 nights. Same time, same vision, same intention. Your subconscious begins to anticipate it. It starts rearranging your reality behind the scenes. You'll find yourself making different decisions, saying yes to new opportunities, and attracting people, ideas, and resources you never expected. These are not accidents. They are your manifestations, made visible, and they all begin with the nightly ritual you're doing right now. But we're not done yet. In a moment, I'll guide you through a unique breathing rhythm that opens your heart energy, a powerful amplifier for wealth attraction. When paired with your visualization, it's like flipping the volume knob of the universe to max. But before we go there, make sure you're truly ready, because once you start breathing in this frequency, things may move quickly. Old blocks may rise, unexpected breakthroughs may come, and you'll know the shift has begun. This is more than a video. This is a portal. And if you've come this far, it means you were meant to find it. But to keep the energy flowing, to truly anchor this, we need your participation. Drop a comment below. I'm ready to receive. That single line might be the first command your subconscious needs to unlock the next level of your life. Because remember, you're not here to hustle your way to exhaustion. You're here to align, to remember, to allow. And the money, the freedom, the peace, it all comes after alignment. Now, relax. Stay in this feeling. Let it wash over you. Stay tuned for the breathing sequence and prepare yourself, because this is where things begin to get truly powerful. Welcome to the breathwork sequence, the amplifier. Breath is not just a function of the body. It is a bridge between the physical and the spiritual. And when you breathe with intention, you're tuning your body to receive, just like a radio tunes into a specific frequency. Right now, you've already opened the door. You've repeated the affirmations. You've visualized the life you desire. Now, it's time to unlock the vault inside your own body, the heart center. Why the heart? Because the electromagnetic field of the heart is over 5,000 times more powerful than the brain's. That's science. That's energy. That's manifestation fuel. So here's what we'll do. Place your right hand over your heart and your left hand over your belly. Close your eyes. Feel your body. Feel the warmth of your hand. Know that you are safe, supported, and on the edge of something extraordinary. Now, breathe in deeply for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale for 6 seconds. And again, inhale for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale for 6. As you breathe, I want you to imagine that you are inhaling pure abundance, as if every breath is filled with golden particles of wealth, joy, and freedom. With every inhale, you grow more magnetic. With every exhale, release lack, fear, and doubt. Repeat silently in your mind as you breathe. I am open to receive. I am in harmony with wealth. It is safe for me to be rich. Wealth comes to me while I sleep. The more you relax, the more you receive. You're not forcing, you're aligning. The universe doesn't need convincing. It needs clarity. And your clarity is forming right now. Feel that shift, that calm, that subtle but powerful presence. That's who you really are, beyond the noise, the doubt, the programming. You are the field. You are the source. And money is just a response to your energy. Every night, you now have this power. You don't need permission. You don't need a bank's approval. You don't need the perfect plan. You just need this state, this feeling, this clarity. You are not alone. Thousands, no, millions are silently waking up to their inner wealth power. But most don't know where to begin. If this message is resonating with you, share it. Don't keep it to yourself. You might be the reason someone finds their breakthrough. And yes, that too is a form of wealth. Sharing light, lifting others, creating ripples in the unseen world. The more value you give, the more effortlessly value flows back to you. Now that your heart is open and your energy is tuned, do not break this momentum. We are going deeper, because this is only one part of the equation. Visualization and breathwork are powerful. But there's one more piece, and it's the one that most people miss. This last piece is what accelerates results, turns ideas into action, and magnetizes miracles. And no, it's not hard work as you've been taught. It's far more elegant and far more natural than that. In the next few minutes, I'll reveal how to hardwire this energy into your daily identity. because one ritual before sleep is powerful. But becoming the version of you who lives in wealth all day long, that's what collapses time. You'll learn how to wake up in this vibration, walk in it, speak from it, and magnetize opportunities in the daylight just as powerfully as you do at night. You won't just manifest money. You'll become the version of you who always has it. But before we step into that final layer of the transformation, I need to ask you something, and be honest with yourself. Are you truly ready to let go of who you were? Are you ready to release the identity of struggle, of waiting, of almost there? Because the you that is coming, the version of you that has always been waiting beneath the surface, they are ready to rise, but only if you choose. You've done the work most people never think to do. You've aligned your breath, your thoughts, your emotions, and now we reach the final and most transformative part of the ritual: embodiment. Wealth doesn't come from action alone. It flows through identity. Because you don't manifest what you want, you manifest what you are. So if you want to attract abundance effortlessly, you must become the version of yourself who expects it, embodies it, and lives it unapologetically. From this moment on, your job is simple. Act as if it's already yours. Walk into every room like abundance is your birthright. Speak from a place of certainty, not desperation. Trust the nudges, the quiet impulses, the inspired ideas. That's your intuition aligning you with your new timeline. Money responds to energy, not effort, not hours, energy. So ask yourself, what would the wealthy version of me do today? What would they say no to? What would they say yes to without hesitation? Every time you choose the future version of you over the past, you collapse time. You accelerate your manifestation. You say to the universe, I'm ready, not someday, now. And you're not alone. There is a silent army of creators rising right now. People just like you, remembering their power, shedding scarcity, aligning with abundance, and finally allowing money to come in, not through force, but through flow. You've made it this far, which tells me something important. You're not here by accident. You were led here. You were ready to remember. And now that you have, you will never see money the same way again. So now it's your turn, your moment, not to consume more content, but to declare it, to ground this shift into reality. In the comments below, I want you to speak to the universe. Don't just say, great video. No, this is bigger than that. Declare your intention. Claim your new reality. Type the phrase, money flows to me while I sleep, and I receive. Say it once, say it boldly, and when you write it, mean it. Let the algorithm of the universe pick up your vibration, because what you put out now is what you get back tenfold. Not only will this solidify the ritual within your subconscious, it will inspire others to do the same. This is a ripple effect. Your courage activates someone else's breakthrough, and their comment might activate yours. That's how energetic community works. Now watch. In the next 72 hours, don't be surprised if something shifts. A message, an opportunity, a financial gift, a solution you hadn't seen before. This is how the universe responds to intention paired with emotional alignment. To lock this in, I encourage you to begin a simple nightly habit. Just 5 minutes before bed, repeat the affirmations. Visualize your wealth moment. Use the breath work, and fall asleep inside the feeling of having it all. Do it for 21 nights. Don't skip. Don't overthink. Just feel. After 3 weeks, this won't be a practice. It will be your new normal. And from that place, wealth won't be something you chase. It will be something that reflects who you've become. So I ask you again, are you ready to receive? Then show the universe, right now, in the comments. Let the echo of your declaration ripple across the world and straight back to you. You don't need to beg. You don't need to wish. You simply need to align, because money was never the goal. Alignment is. Wealth is the side effect. And this is just the beginning.